Hello and welcome to our next episode of Neighborhood News. Today I'm actually here with Brian Chulik and Hector Cirilo. Hi guys.
Hello.
How you doing there?
They're actually with Superheroes to Kids in Ohio, and they're going to kind of talk a little bit about what they do and what their attachment is to Neighborhood Alliance. So, guys, tell us about this Superheroes to Kids in Ohio. What is it?
Well, we originally started Superheroes to Kids in Ohio in 2010, and we had a small group of people build it up. Hector was one of these people, along with his wife Steph and some other members, and we wanted to make it a mission to try to visit and encourage children going through illness and adversity. And our organization has grown quite a bit since then. In 2014, we became a full 501c3. We've done over 900 events in Ohio since that time, and we continue to grow and blossom and help organizations like Neighborhood Alliance because we believe in their mission. In fact, it's because of Hector that we found out about Neighborhood Alliance, and we believe in all they do to help people.
Awesome, thank you. And so Hector, jump into that. How did you get connected to Neighborhood Alliance?
So actually, I got involved with Neighborhood Alliance through Heather Scaglione, one of your board members, and we used to work together. We worked in the same building. We just chit-chatted and talked, and she says, "Oh boy, I could really use your help." As far as they were missing a Santa Claus at one time, right? And I said, "Well, how can I help? I could probably try to find you a Santa Claus." When she mentioned that it was a Hispanic community, actually a community that I grew up in, I said, "Well, wait a minute, you have the perfect Santa Claus then. I'll do it, Then the other part was at the same time, she said, "Well, we're running a little low on toys." I said, "No problem. We could take care of that as well." So we brought toys, dressed as Santa Claus. And the great thing about it was there are some kids that obviously, as you know, some kids, English is their second language, right? And being Hispanic myself, that was no problem for me to speak Spanish. So they were kind of happy about it. It was, "Oh boy, Santa Claus could speak Spanish," So that worked out great. So ever since then, Heather and I still communicate quite often, and we try to work something out, try to help as much as we can to Neighborhood Alliance.
Yeah, and I was just remembering the one when you were Santa, and it was really impactful for me. When Hector played Santa, it was right after the hurricanes hit Puerto Rico, and so as some people in our community do know, a lot of people that live there came up here. We have a really large Hispanic community here in Lorain, and a couple of the boys were hanging out, listening to Santa talk, seeing him take pictures, but he was speaking in English, and they were kind of standing back a little bit. And once Hector spoke to them in Spanish, their faces lit up, they started smiling, and it just like goosebumps. That moment was so awesome because I was actually the one that was photographing all that happen. So it was just a really, really great moment. So thank you, Hector, for doing that.
It's my pleasure. It was our
pleasure. Now, what you guys do, you guys lighten the lives of so many kids and so many people around. Superheroes are a big deal. Why do you volunteer?
Why do we want volunteer? Obviously, the reason why we volunteer is pretty much a simple act of kindness. We do recognition individuals who are battling adversity, and we always try to encourage involvement of the community. So, it's pretty much, we try to make sure that the kids who are fighting adversity get a chance to smile, forget about their problems, just for that little bit, and bring a little bit of smile to their faces. I've been doing this since we started, close to 10 years, right? It's been over 10 years now.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. To go to the hospital and bring some smiles to these kids, Ronald McDonald House, to bring some smile to these kids. Kids are, they light up. They light up, and bring them toys, superhero toys, and etc. So yeah, this is the only one of the biggest reasons why I do it is just to bring kids smile. They're fighting adversity.
And you
So
really
actually,
do make a great impact. Go ahead, Batman.
well, I was going to say, actually, Hector and Steph have transformed their basement into our storage center for toys. We have a toy drive each year, and they have changed their basement into headquarters for toys. So whenever we need toys for kids who are going through something, we go over there and get some toys and supplies from Hector and Steph to get to the kids and families.
What a powerful message you guys send. I mean, to, all of our viewers watching this right now, who are, want to learn more about you guys and want to help, how can they support what you guys are doing?
Well, they can go to our website, www.superheroes2kidsinOhio.org. They can find us on Facebook, and they can also find us on YouTube even.
Awesome. And so Batman, tell me about this event that you guys just wrapped up, the event that you just wrapped up, and then what's the event coming up?
Well, because of COVID, we've been a little bit behind the 8 ball as far as appearances. What we've done with our members' help, including Hector's, who dressed as Aquaman and has recorded messages and read stories, children's stories, as Aquaman, even Shazam. We have sparingly been doing events that are COVID safe, but one of the things that we just got done with was a Heroes Team Up supply drive. We teamed up with a local Star Wars group called Galaxy United, and we collected supplies from all over to help the vulnerable in Lorain County. And on July 10th at Crusher Stadium, we're going to continue collecting supplies, and we'll have a bevy of superheroes, supervillains, and Star Wars characters there in front of Crusher Stadium to help Neighborhood Alliance even further.
Wow, that's awesome. And so is this going to be also like a drive-through type of event? Are people going to be able to drive through and see the superheroes?
Correct. We're going to ask that they contribute items from a special list that will be generated by Neighborhood Alliance and bring supplies to continue to help the vulnerable in Lorain County during their times of need.
And that's amazing. I mean, we've done several of these interviews, even with our teachers and our directors and staff, and they said during COVID, you don't understand how much those essential items, those things mean to the families that we serve. For our seniors, it's, they were having hard times getting out and getting to the grocery store anyway without COVID. And now you add COVID, which is a whole different layer, and getting items like toilet paper, paper towels, deodorant, those things that like you kind of need every day were a challenge. So when our volunteers were able to drop them off at the seniors' houses, even our parents and families, we were doing diaper collections and things like that. And they're just really needed and really impactful. So this is actually a really cool event to all of our supporters watching this right now. As I said, more information will be coming out about this. It's going to be on July 10th is the drive, but more information will be released. So follow us on Facebook, myneighborhoodalliance.org. Follow the Superheroes for Kids in Ohio, their Facebook page. We're going to post all this together and tag them. So you'll be able to link and like all the pages and everything that we have out there. But more information to come with that. Guys, thank you so much. Batman, do you want to send us away?
Always remember, it's not who you are underneath, but what you do that defines you.
That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.